Hello YouTube, and welcome to the Team.B.B'S online school of Yu-Gi-Oh!
This is a new thing we thought up, and
we're trying to teach new players how to be better at the game, and how to become more successful, and
get a good start.
So the segment is what is all about what we just said, and we really hope that you enjoy it, and we will have this is gonna be a
scheduled video school.
Series, whatever. It will be at I think it's Saturday and Wednesday, and if we don't upload them that day,
probably because it's late evening and it's gonna get up next day or something like that.
But we look forward to hear from you about the segment. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, tell us what's wrong and what we could do better, and we really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's get right onto it. So first up, as I started, I just bought a starter deck and thought, hey, this is cool, let's play with that. I lost the most of the time because I didn't know what to buy. But we're going to show you what you can buy to start out your game with. We got some different kind of packs. Let's start with the decks. There are two kind of decks right now.
The starter and the structure.
The starter deck is mostly for new players who
it's made for a very easy go build, which pretty much anyone could find out how to play.
The starter deck is actually just a ready to go deck. But they also contain some cards that you can use later on in the game.
Sometimes some very useful cards.
And the structure deck is a theme-based deck that contains some what should we say, exclusive that you won't find in any other booster packs and stuff. The structure deck is when you know what you want to play, and that you actually know the game. So I would recommend, if you're a new player and want to be and don't have bought your deck yet, then
go for the starter deck.
The starter deck is for you. But if you do already have some cards but want to get better at the deck, the structure deck is for you. So that's it for the decks.
And usually the structures will be more powerful and more playable. So
then we have this. This is a booster box.
It contains an amount of 24 boosters. Mostly.
A box is actually kind of expensive, and the booster packs is, a lot cheaper. But there are different kind of cards in the different sets that you can find on the internet. We will advise you at least to go check what's in the booster packs before buying them, so you know what you want and stuff. Booster pack fail. Booster pack failed number 2. What's it called? There's not much to say about it.
Buy booster packs to expand your collection. Booster box to it's a.
If you're trying to get more than the same card of the set, a box would be recommended.
Of course, a box only includes one kind of booster pack. So if there's a lot of cards in that particular booster, it's a great idea, and you will also get a lot of other cards. And the more boosters you buy at the same time, the better the chance of getting
the card you want.
Getting the card you want and some rares and stuff.
So that's about it for the boosters. And for the last thing, we got collector tin.
These are really great.
Yeah, they contain some 5 booster packs, and now they contain I think it's 1 secret rare and 4 super rare cards that is reprinted of something great that has been played before.
Yeah.
They are not as expensive as the the bucks, but
you could even save money on these actually in some ways.
They are actually a great deal, and plus they are containers for your spare cards or supplies or anything you need. So
instead of placing on the floor and
yeah,
and in corners and stuff.
Yeah, like we do over here, because we like the space and don't really feel like cleaning the cards up. But
anyways,
so yeah, what's it called? Collector tin. That contains some booster pack stuff.
Actually 4 booster packs like you placed there, I think.
No, it's 5.
That's 5? Okay, okay, sorry.
Box and the decks. That is you wanna buy when you start the game. Or not the box, because you probably don't have that money, but who am I to judge? I think that was it for the packs and stuff. Then we got supplies. Let's start off with the most important thing that we think you need.
The card sleeve.
Yeah. To protect the cards from getting damaged, if I can find a random ass card that is really damaged, I really can't.
I guess the story should be obvious. If you get a really good card early in your playing time, and you don't use card sleeves,
it will get damaged.
It will get
really
damaged, and someday you may come to regret that.
Yeah.
So if you do yourself a favor, you get sleeves as fast as possible.
Yeah. When you get sleeves, be sure to buy a lot of the same sleeves and not different sleeves. You get your deck which should probably look like this. Not exactly the color, but all the same kind of sleeves, and make sure you don't have any damaged sleeves. Like
people look down on it because I guess some people have cheated by doing it or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. What your deck not should look like is this
complete cheater deck.
Yeah, and a good idea will be to buy enough sleeves for your deck and for your side deck, so you don't have to take your cards out and put some cards back in and stuff. And also a good thing for your extra deck is to buy some other sleeves that don't look like the others, because
that's
easier to separate from when you are done with the duel.
I once used the same card sleeves for both my main deck and my extra deck, which resulted in me sometimes shuffling my extra deck into my main deck.
And that can be really annoying when you draw, the cards from your extra deck, and you're like, what the fuck is this, man?
Yeah, that
so
kind of sucks.
Use at least 2 different kind of sleeves when you are playing, one for your deck, one for your extra deck. The kind of sleeves we don't want you to use, or people don't want you to use when you're putting them in your deck, is the kind of sleeves that is called the standard size. It is for mostly the Wizards of the Coast games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, World of Warcraft and stuff.
All those games produced outside of Japan.
Yeah. Use card sleeve where the pack says Yu-Gi-Oh size, or what is it called, smaller size.
Non-standard or something like that. I guess some says.
And believe me, you can actually see the difference. I don't know about that. You can see the blue areas around here.
Point is, Yu-Gi-Oh cards are smaller than Magic cards, and therefore your Yu-Gi-Oh card will slide around inside your.
Yeah, and that will be pretty annoying.
Yeah.
So these are good for you. These are bad for you unless you play Magic.
Yeah.
And for the last sleeve is when you trade, do yourself and everybody else a favor and use the thick sleeves, because they will protect your card, and they won't be so easily
damaged.
Yeah, damaged. So, and they're really good for containing some more valuable cards. I don't think this is as high value as.
No, but it's still a cool card.
Yeah, it's a cool card, and but these kind of sleeves are really good. So, yeah.
Very protective.
Deck protectors. Alright.
Deck protectors? Okay. Great.
Next we got these deck box. A deck box is actually what's it called, standard equipment for any card player.
Yeah, you can contain your deck inside them, so you can transport it if you go into to play somewhere, and you know, instead of just having your cards loose in some bag or something like that. You know.
We really recommended that you use them, because people will get mad when they trade with you and they see all your cards are just, you know, destroyed or
damaged or looking plain ugly or something like that.
Look something way too much played, condition, or should we say abused? But
abused. Yeah.
We recommend two kind of deck boxes. There are these plastic deck box, with just you know, a small container, and then there is the you know, the Dragon Shield deck box. I don't know if you can see it.
I guess they're more expensive, but they can contain like 2 or 3 decks or something like that.
They can contain every single card you need for your deck, your extra deck, your side deck, your main deck. And the good thing is they won't easily get get destroyed. So these are the kind of deck boxes we would recommend. The kind of deck box most players don't want to see you use is these, you know, paper deck boxes that easily is destroyed. You know, I can do this to it, then it's actually done. But with this deck box here, I can't even destroy it like that. So, deck box fail.
You fail a lot today.
So these are good. These are a no-no.
So bottom line is, buy deck boxes instead of using those you get from buying your starter decks and stretch decks and stuff.
Yeah. That's it for the deck box.
The same goes for the, you know, playing field you get in your decks.
When you buy a starter deck or a structure deck, you will always get, you know, these kind of things here. A playmat. Playmats. Personally, we don't recommend you to use them, because you just have to do this. Then it's destroyed.
It's plain annoying because it bends and.
Yeah. What we want you to use is actually just a giant mouse pad. You know, like this you see here. It has a rubber backside, so it won't slide on the table. So it protects your card from, you know, scratches in the table or anything.
Just imagine as you said, a giant mouse pad.
Yeah. And they all have, you know, you can actually customize your own playmat and stuff, but it will cost some money. But we don't do that. I'm just saying that
it is just cool.
Yeah. So use these. Don't use these. What is next on the list?
Well, there's the.
You got the papers.
I got the papers. Oh yeah, okay. Supplies.
Yeah, the other papers. We got the sleeve mats.
You know, the dice is there.
Yeah. You know, a player actually need dices because you don't want to play janken when you what's it called? I don't know if you can see it, but
they probably can't, but
you can't. But
it's, if you, for your information, it's
a dice app for my called smartphone.
But just use normal dices and stuff.
Yeah, use dices. You can use them for counters, and for, you know, showing that for example, we got a card Flamwell Euroquasers, because it has an effect that says when it inflicts damage to your opponent's life points, it will gain 300 attacks. Then you can place a dice on it to see how much it has increased since last.
So basically, you can use dice for counters. You can use it for effects that actually says roll a dice, and
yeah,
you can use them for a lot.
You can actually almost use them for anything. I wouldn't recommend them for be used as a token.
No.
Which brings me on to
the next subject.
The next subject. Tokens. When you buy where is it? When you buy a box, you will usually I'm wrong with it. A collector tin, you usually get a pack of tokens, consisting of 3 tokens.
Or you could just use.
You can just use some random ass cards you got. In this case, I use cool Pokemon cards. I'm using sell these as tokens because you can you can place them in attack and defense.
They just have to serve as some kind of demonstrator of that there is a token.
Yeah, and that they can change the battle positions.
Yeah.
So they're really good. You can make your own tokens, but yeah, it's just some small thing that you gotta have.
There's one of the most simple things, the coin. There's also another thing I was talking about, but let's just take the coin first.
Yeah, a coin is not so important because not many players plays decks that requires a coin flip. You can use it when you
you can use it as counter.
Yeah, or if
stack coins on your cards.
Yeah, that would be really stupid.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh God.
Anyway, sorry.
There's just bling over all, man. But anyways, you can use them to decide who goes first and second when you start the match. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, the real simple thing I was thinking about was the pen and paper.
Yeah. This you can write down your and your opponent's life points because
if you don't have a calculator.
Yeah, if you don't have a calculator, this could be really good, and also keeping track of your opponent's life points can really help you because some players actually cheat just to get a little win, and that's really annoying. So a pen and paper for keeping track of your opponent's life points, or the calculator for doing the exactly same. That's what we recommend.
Yeah.
And
of
then
course
we got for the deck supplies, our deck box supplies, we got a card separator or deck separator. We didn't know what it's called, but you can use it to separate your deck, extra deck, side deck from each other. Just
if you have a crate or if you have a huge deck box, where which can contain a lot of cards.
Yeah.
It's good to have something that separates your decks.
Yeah, so that's just overall that.
Yeah.
And the last thing we gonna show you is the rule book. I don't see a lot of players having a rule book at tournaments because they are usually judges who are delivering the rule book.
And most people who go to tournaments know the rules.
Yeah.
So
but it's a good thing to read this if there is something you are confused about.
Besides, for starters, like most viewers of this video will be, this is a great tool. You can learn the rules by reading it.
Yeah, and you can learn the different mechanics, and keywords and stuff in this. So we recommend you to read it and stuff.
And also you can use Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki as a
the website. Google it. It is really helpful because you got all kind of information that you need.
Yeah. It goes into further detail in the rulings than the rule book does.
Yeah. So I guess that was it.
Yeah. For today.
Yeah, for today. Stay tuned for the next video. What will we be talking about?
I don't know, we'll find out.
Yeah, we will find out what we will talk about next time. So until then, leave comments down below on what you think, and subscribe and stuff. So
do your thing.
You know, the school of Yu-Gi-Oh is over. Peace.
Peace.